Hey, fairgoers. Two things that I think we can agree on today, right? Number one, queso tastes pretty good, doesn't it? Yes? Okay, we agree on that. Number two, beer tastes good, right? Yes, we agree on that. Beautiful. Today, we're mixing them together. We've got a beer queso in the Dutch oven, super fast and easy, full of flavor, some awesome chips you can serve it with as well. This is perfect for that backyard, hanging out, tailgate party. Let's get cooking. All right, ingredients today are super easy. We're gonna start off with bacon. Now, my chef's tip for the day, I like to keep my bacon frozen, partially frozen when it comes time to cut. Makes it easier, doesn't slip around the cutting board. We are set and safe to go. We have a yellow onion, red pepper. Look at those beautiful Pueblo chilies. Absolutely amazing, right? Then we move into some local chorizo. We're gonna add a little Colorado native beer, our secret today, Masa. We're gonna use some corn flour to thicken it up. Finish it with sharp cheddar and jalapeno jack. A beautiful blend of tortilla chips, tomatoes to garnish, and a little bit of cilantro. So, time to turn on the cast iron, and let's get cooking. Okay, we added our bacon in here. We're gonna cook it now until it just starts to caramelize, which is where we're at. We want it to render out some of that fat. It defrosted perfectly, so we are set to go. Now, we'll go ahead and add our onions, our red peppers, and our Pueblo chilies. And what we're gonna do now is saute all of these together until they start to caramelize just a little bit, right? Super fast and easy. Here's your chef's tip of the day. Pueblos, don't waste those seeds. Chop everything and put it in there. You're gonna get such a beautiful, beautiful queso. Now, we're gonna go ahead and saute these guys off until those onions start to caramelize, and then we'll come back and get the rest of this queso finished. But I'll tell you what, this beer is gonna taste good. Okay, we add the chorizo, we add a little bit of our Cajun seasoning. Now what we're gonna do is cook this until that chorizo is about 75% cooked. What will I do to speed that up? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and break this guy down into smaller pieces. I'm gonna get it right on the bottom of this pan. We'll come back when this is all cooked, set, and ready for some beer. That chorizo's cooked right where we want it. Now, look at this, here's what I do. I'm gonna pull everything into the center, right? Make kind of a cool little pre-queso pile of ingredients, right? We're gonna get all that in the middle. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and add that cheese over the top, and we'll flatten that out a little bit. Okay, we'll add the other cheese over the top, flatten that out a little bit, sprinkle that masa over the top. That's gonna help act as our binding agent, and, oh yeah, here it comes. Now, look at this. I'll sprinkle that beer right over the top, and by sprinkle, I mean pour. We'll get that beer right over the top. Now, watch this. Mix everything in, that cheese starts to melt, the beer does its thing, the masa is working overtime, bringing it all together. And now we're gonna cook it until we have that beautiful, melted, delicious, and amazing queso. So we're gonna go ahead and cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll see that cheese is still a little stringy, right? That's that cheddar cheese. But as it melts, as that beer kicks in, and as that masa does its thing, guess what? This is all gonna come together and be super, super tasty. What did you think? Pretty easy, right? And absolutely flavorful. And I tend to look at this like a scientific experiment, right? We're trying to determine if it's true beer tastes good, right? Well, now we mixed it with queso, and I mean, you know, it just, yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. So look at that. Yep, tastes good.